Hi everyone, this is Molly Bishop, board certified music therapist with Navigation Music Therapy Services, and it is Music Monday. Today's song is a patriotic tune since this last weekend was the 4th of July. This is Yankee Doodle, and I'm going to start by just singing the song for you. Most of you should probably know it. It's one of those classic songs that I think is really great to sing to children for a variety of reasons. One of those being we have to keep those oral traditions alive. If we don't sing classic folk songs and old tunes to our children, they're not going to know it, and they're not going to know them to pass them on to their own children. These songs have been alive for so long, and we need to continue that tradition. This song happens to be one that's really fun for kids. They get a kick out of calling a feather macaroni. The words are kind of goofy. Yankee Doodle is kind of fun to say. And it's got kind of a fun marching beat to it as well. So we're going to sing it, and then we're going to go into a way that we can change this song and make it even a little more fun. Yankee Doodle into town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and a steppin' with the girls we handy. So that is Yankee Doodle. And what I like to do with this song is a really simple songwriting exercise. And people get really scared when they hear songwriting, but I promise it's really simple. I just change out a few words. So instead of Yankee Doodle going to town, I have some different options of where Yankee Doodle might go. Is Yankee Doodle going to go to school? Is he going to go home? Is he going to go to the park? I have some options printed here because I use these when I teach classes. But you can just offer your child some options or just see what they come up with. And then instead of riding on a pony, he can ride on a donkey, on a camel, on a bicycle, on a dump truck. This is a great exercise for kind of classification of items, a grouping of items. What would he ride on instead of a pony? We have to come up with a transportation word here. And then lastly, instead of sticking a feather in his hat, he can stick a feather in a different article of clothing. We have a sock, a shoe. You can ask your child for other ideas. I like to avoid asking real broadly on this one, or we might end up with feathers in our noses or ears. Which might not be a good thing to encourage, but you could always make a silly verse and talk about that's not really okay. So I've just given some kind of safer options here. So with those options, you can ask your child, validate their answers, tell them what great ideas they had, talk about that categorization of words, and then your song might end up sounding a little bit something like this. Yankee Doodle into school, riding in a dump truck, stuck a feather in his shoe and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and a steppin' with the girls we handy. If you do some songwriting with your kids with this song, let me know how your verses turn out. I would love to hear the funny things you come up with. These kinds of exercises can be great for some laughs and some great family interaction. So enjoy and have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week.